Hi everyone, my name is Isabella and I'm a peer coach here at the Triton Transfer Hub, and today I want to share about my experience with the Office for Students with Disabilities, or OSD, here at UCSD. I will be discussing the process of utilizing accommodations in order to support your academic success, but before I begin, I want to emphasize the fact that my experience is unique to me and your accommodations may differ. It's essential to communicate with OSD in order to ensure that you receive the best support possible throughout your time here. OSD services many students, and so it's going to be really important for you to be proactive in your experience because they don't know what's going on unless you talk to them. And so the more promptly that you act, the more quickly you're going to get the support that you need. If you encounter any issues with OSD or have any concerns with professors or the way that classes are going throughout the quarter, don't hesitate to reach out. You don't need to wait until the end of the quarter to talk to somebody. One of my mottos is don't suffer in silence. So again, if you need that assistance ahead of the end of the quarter, reach out to somebody, get in touch with them, let them know what's going on. It's essential for you to stay in touch with your specialists at the end of each quarter. You must email them with the classes that you will be taking in the upcoming quarter, and they will follow up with a few questions for you. They're going to list out some prompts such as which accommodations worked for you, which ones did not, if you need to add or adjust any existing accommodations. You may even choose to remove accommodations that you don't need. Your accommodations are unique to your experience, but if you receive exam accommodations, it's essential to ensure that professors and teaching assistants have appropriately adjusted for your time limit. Some classes offer online exams via Canvas or other testing websites, and you should ensure that accommodations are reflected in your time limit. If you're taking in-person exams, you will receive an email from the department's accommodations, which are going to provide you with instructions to register for the exams. On the first day of class, you're going to receive an AFA letter. You and your professor are both going to be CC'd on this. Some professors may reply to the email and others may not acknowledge it. Regardless of the response, I encourage you to introduce yourself to your professor sometime during the first week of the quarter. You can hang out after the first lecture, you can drop into their office hours, or you could just send them an email. The in-person experience is preferable as it's going to allow them to put a face to your name and learn about your accommodations, and it's just going to make future communication a lot more comfortable. After receiving approval for your accommodations, OSD is going to provide you with the link to access your OSD portal, which you're going to use every quarter. It's essential that you select all of the accommodations that you need because anything that's not selected is not going to be included in the AFA letter that gets sent to your professors on the first day of class. You're also going to want to ensure that when you are initially selecting all of those accommodations, that you receive an email verification that you accepted all of the appropriate accommodations. That just helps you make sure that everything was done correctly. So during that initial appointment, OSD staff is going to inform you about the documentation that you need to provide. Once you provided the necessary documents, then you're just going to have to be patient while they review everything. They might contact you with some follow-up questions, or they might require additional documents. It's all just going to depend on your situation. After contacting the OSD department and scheduling an appointment, I introduced myself and discussed my circumstances as well as how they could best assist me. If you've used accommodations before, it's crucial to mention what worked in the past and what additional support you needed. Being specific is going to help OSD staff know how to best support you and ensure that you thrive as an individual and as a student. But before you go, I want to let you know that my fellow peer coach Nicole is going to take over for me now. She's going to go ahead and share her screen while she navigates the OSD website. We're going to show you what the OSD portal looks like, as well as give you a sample look into what an AFA letter will contain so that you know what to expect. I hope that you find this useful.
Hi there, my name is Nicole and I'll be helping you navigate the OSD webpage. So first you go to osd.ucsd.edu where it shows you all the resources that you need as well as their portal and location. 2, for schedule an appointment, you would just have to email osd@ucsd.edu. Make sure you send them those 7 items that they need, specifically your first and last name, your PID, your telephone number, and your UCSD email address. Let them know the reason why you're requesting an appointment and at least 3 days and times that you're available, as well as if you'd like it Zoom or over phone call. Then if you scroll down and go to the student portal where you log in with your PID, then it takes you to a welcome screen. This shows Isabella's accommodations for spring. And if you view it below, it'll show you the classes that you have accommodations for where you can accept them once you
So before I finish up this video, I just want to take a second to thank you for listening, and I hope that you now feel more comfortable and compelled to reach out to OSD and take advantage of this amazing resource. I have said it once and I'll say it again that OSD was essential for my academic success during my undergraduate degree, and I'm sure that it will do the same for you. So don't hesitate, reach out, get that support, and best of luck.